Hello everybody and welcome to another stream. And look in the background there. There. It's Earth. Earth. We are floating above Earth. We are playing some Kerbal Space Program, a real solar system. And we're gonna do stuff. I'm not blue again. I'm wearing a blue shirt. I should be green. Yes, sir. Yeah, the scary thing is, I can actually do that. 1 second. And let's have a look. There you go. How's that? I'm a Kerbal. Look at me. I'm a Kerbal. There you go. All right. So I'm a Kerbal in the Kerbal world. Actually, maybe I should. Or either that, or I'm really angry. Let's. Let's see. Maybe I can change the screen a little bit. Maybe make a lighter green. And I'm angry. I'm so angry. All right, so I'm a Kerbal in the Kerbal world, doing Kerbal things. Should I go the whole stream as green? No, I'm not going to. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to be a Kerbal the whole stream. There you go, back to normal. The Kerbals, they are real. All right, so let's now we have started this a game a while back, and we called the game "Shit Got Real" because it was real world things. So now real solar system. This is a real size solar system. Yeah, there's some wacky stuff going on there. It's a real size solar system, and the fuel requirements and all that sort of stuff are kind of the delta V requirements. It's all based on the real solar system. Now what we've done last time we did is we got some comsats up so that we can have communication all over the planet. Now we got these guys at the proper geosynchronous orbit, which is 35,000 kilometers up. 35,786. Yeah, 35,786. So that one's a little bit wrong. But we've actually got the proper, this is what a geostationary orbit height is. So everything like that is real. Now, one of the problems with real solar system that it has is it's not really compatible with Kerbal Space Program. So in order to get the planet to kind of work properly, as in, you know, the North Pole, South Pole, and the whole tilted Earth thing, in order to get that working properly, They had to tilt the entire solar system. I'm not a fan of that. I'm really not a fan of that. I mean, I couldn't give a rat's ass if the Earth was tilted or not. But, I mean, I would have just tilted the textures. But apparently, this is what they've done so that the North Pole and South Pole are actually valid. But it's a proper solar system map. Now the craft we are launching from is Kuro, because that one is the one that's on the equilateral orbit for this. I don't know if that's actually exactly on the equator or not. But anyway, so I mean that one would give us the equilateral orbit. So that is the station we're currently launching from. Now, in this we got all the other things like Mars. Here's Mars. So you've got kind of Mars and that, so we can go to Mars, we can land on Mars, and there's Phobos. And again, everything is freaking tilted. It's annoying. It's annoying, but unfortunately that's what it is. So until they can figure out a way to do it, or KSP fixes the shit that allows non-tilty stuff, this might be the only thing we can do. Now, what is that? You seen that? What the hell is that? Maybe a texture problem. Maybe a texture problem. Anyway, so we are going to Phobos have some space. Yes. Okay, nope. Hey, what's this one in Australia? Oh, boomers. There's Phobos house right there. Somewhere in this area. Somewhere in this area. And I live somewhere in this area. And yeah, not sort of things. That's North Pole. And Santa lives somewhere in this area. And penguins live somewhere in this area. This is where Linux was built. By penguins. A penguin called Tux. He built Linux over here. Alright, so what we've got is we've got oh, what's this one? So what we've got is we've got our satellites up there. And I think it's time to start building a space station. Really? Really, Phobo? You mean this isn't a real-time map of Earth? I want to leave a bad review. A bad DLC. Alright, so let's have a look and see what we can what we can do, we probably want to build ourselves. It's nighttime here. Let's go to the next morning. What's the time? Yeah, 11 p.m. Nine o'clock. Oh, there's sun. Oh, really? Okay, so one of the mods is screwing up. And this. Oh, there's 9:30 and the sun's only coming up now. What the hell? Doesn't look right. There we go. Midday. Oh, so the clock seems to be a little bit off, because that's midday, unless they're using daylight saving time. Do you need more Delta V on this map? Absolutely. So, normal, because it's full size, it's not kind of the standard Kerbal size, which is lower size. This is full size. So, normal. God, I don't like this photos. Crap. Windows crap. I need to get a new photo viewer. So in don't know if you can see that. In normal KSP, to get from Kerbin into low Kerbin orbit is 3,700 Delta V. 3,400, sorry, 3,400 Delta V. To get from Kerbin to low Kerbin orbit. This one is 9,400. Normal game, that'll be enough to take you to the moon, land on the moon, and come back. This one, not so. So, I mean, if I had to look at where I could go to the moon, I would need, well, let's call that 3,000, 6,000, add 1,000 for fun, 7,000, 8,000, sort of 8,000. I would need about 17,000 Delta V to go to the moon and back. 17,000 Delta V. That's like some scary shit. We can do it. And I don't know, I think we do it? I think we did do it. I think we did have a moon lander. Let's have a look. Oh crap! That's on. Can I do it this? Right, I'm gonna have to close. Quit main menu. I don't want the settings. Let's have a look. I haven't played this in a while, so general. No. Yeah. You know why rockets have multiple stages? Well, because it looks cool. They have multiple stages because it looks cool. Can I? Oh, then I've got the no auto hide nav ball. I don't want the. Actually, can I do this? Let me just have a look here quickly. So what I don't want is I don't want all the other craft to be pulled into the game. You know, the non... Let's look at save. Oh, so there's... I don't want all the... I don't kind of want, you know, to use the global craft. Auto... Yeah, so that's turned off. Auto navigable, that is turned off. Now there's something that... Display Earth time. No, display Earth time. And show vessel labels. Terrain detail. I basically don't want the craft to be sent through. Control noob. That is nothing here. Okay, so there's nothing there. Resume save. Maybe it's one of these settings. Part highlight. Oh, you wanted a real? Oh, you wanted a real answer. I don't do real answers. There you go. Include stock vessels. Remove that. There you go. Okay, done. Okay, so that's what we've done. We've removed the include stock vessels. That's kind of what we didn't want in there. Alright, so there you go. So this is kind of... Oh, we actually did do a moon lander. Holy crap, was this our moon lander? 20,000 Delta V. Holy crap. Okay. So this was our moon lander that we sent to land on the moon already. Alright, but now what we're going to do is I think we're going to start building up a space station. So. Yeah, I mean, what you've got over here, so if I just take a command module, what you've got with the, in the game, each engine, if you look at each engine has got the ASL, which is at sea level thrust, and the vacuum thrust. So each one has different levels of thrust. So for example, this guy is 1,800 at sea level, but 3,000 in vacuum. So it's not a great rocket to use, and not a great engine to use at low levels. Like this one over here. No, where's one? Let me have a look, see if there's others. There, this one, the twin ball. 2,800 at sea level, 3,000 at vacuum. So this is a much better engine to use at it. Also, if you look at the right hand side, the ISP, which is the engine efficiency. So this engine efficiency is 280, at sea level and 300 in vacuum. He's telling lies. I saw your X-Wing fly. I don't have the mods for the X-Wing at the moment. I don't have the X-Wing mods in at the moment, so you know, kind of the US robotics. I don't have those, so that's going to be difficult to make work. But anyway, so this is kind of, you know, how you figure out which engines you want to use. You pick ones on the low level that will give you more thrust at sea level. You know, I mean, like, look at the atomic rocket motor. This guy. The atomic rocket motor engine. At sea level, 46 kilonewtons. In vacuum, 200. So, ISP of 185 sea level and 800 in vacuum. Not something you launch with. You definitely do not launch with this. But it's a good engine to use when you're out there. Alright, so what do we want to do now? What do we want to do? Do we want to build a space station? Do we want to send a rocket? Do we want to send a probe? See if we can send a probe to Mars, maybe? Here's your aerospike. Do we want to make see if we can do a plane? Let's try to do a plane. We haven't done planes in a while. So let's try build. Let's try build a plane and see if we can get a plane to work. And then see if we can push it all the way to be an SSTO in the real world. Or, alright, so let's look at it. Like I said, if we do a standard one, well, I wonder how we could do, if we could actually make something like this that could actually get into space in real solar system. I don't know if we can actually. I mean, let's try it. Try like a small little fighter, whatever. Now I still want to give it a control mechanism. Where is that thing? There used to be something over here that could control it. Huh. There. Alright, so that can either be controlled by person or unmanned. I've never watched the moon landing on anything larger than my phone. Really? Payload, let's give it no, that's the small one. Give it a small payload. Nothing big, but we just see if we can get this guy up there. Can you design a shuttle like the Hammerhead with the cockpit on the underside? Well, we first want to see if we can actually get something to get into space. Like even a small one. Just to get into space. That's a little bit of a bigger cargo bay. Okay. Just to get into space, just to do a SSTO in kind of real world. I mean, yeah, then I could sell this idea to Elon, who will give me billions. He'll say, that is such an awesome idea. I think we will build what you just made, and it'll be worth billions and billions of dollars. And he won't actually say dollars, he'll say dollarinos, because he's going to rename the dollars after me. So this is going to have a relatively now I just remembered this question somebody asked me yesterday during my stream, and actually I forgot to answer it. It was, is Star Citizen pay to win? You know, with their one package being 27,000, is it now pay to win? Oh, that's a tough one. Because it really depends on how you define pay to win. Well, like this. Docking port. Temperature. Docking port senior. Yeah. I mean that's kind of the issue. Are people that spend a huge amount gonna be at an advantage in the game? And I definitely think the answer is yes. They've kind of they have definitely pushed that. You know, having the bigger ships and stuff like that. But what is winning? What is, you know, what is winning at an MMO? Is it like Pokemon where you got to collect them all? You know, that's really what it comes down to. Is define winning. That's kind of always the hard thing. Is how do you define it? You know, have they gone overboard with ship sales and stuff like that? I have to say yes. I feel they've gone, they've taken it a little bit too far. That's kind of my opinion of it. But pay to win, don't know. I don't know. I think they've. I think they're a little bit. I don't think so, because now it now no longer makes a difference how many ships they sell. Well, it wasn't meant to be, but they've started adding a whole lot of survival elements into it. So there is that. And what I could do this. I put some... I put with this. What is that? Yeah, the problem is every single time you ask them the problem I've got with it is every single time you ask them a question, it's always, oh, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to do this, blah blah blah, and there's never actually, oh, we've done this and we've done that. No, it's always we want to, which is kind of a little bit annoying in my humble opinion. I'm tired of what they want to do. I want them to actually be doing something. You know, and they keep adding things in that nobody asked for. Yeah, but that's the kind of that's kind of starting to get annoying now. Is, you know, it's, yes, they're trying to build something bigger. I understand that, but it's when can you actually draw the line? You know, like kind of the thing like modeling, now they're busy modeling all gas interactions and stuff like that. I mean, do you have to do it like that? You know, that far? Other games have got kind of like, you look at the Imperium, it's got the gas thing, but it hasn't got kind of the actual full-on gas interactions and stuff like that. You've got things like, what do you call it? Stationeers is another one that has gas interactions, but they're talking about doing it on a whole different level, which is kind of, you know, a little bit annoying, in my opinion. But they're talking about doing it again on a whole different level of it. Okay, so that's kind of a basic Delta win. I don't like it. I don't like this. What I'm going to do, can I put this guy here? Yeah, but the solutions are always very long-winded, with absolutely no consideration to time and stuff like that. One day they're gonna run out of money if they continue this way. People are gonna get fed up and they're gonna lose it, and then you're gonna end up with the whole digital anvil scenario where they can't afford to make the game, and somebody's going to have to buy them out, and you're going to end up with a kind of like a crappy version. You know, it's like, have a smaller scope and expand it later. That would be my kind of opinion on it. Well, it's, you know, At first I said, no, that's not going to happen. They've got enough support and stuff like that. But at the speed that they're currently going, I think that's becoming a highly likely scenario. As much as I don't want it to be. As much as I don't want it to be. Because I want the game to succeed. I want to play the game. But the scenario is taken at the moment. I'm kind of afraid that that's kind of what we're going to end up with. Okay, so if that's over there now, we're probably going to need more fuel to get us. How much fuel's in here? Liquid fuel. Liquid fuel and oxidizer. Oh. We've got liquid fuel in there. And liquid fuel. Well, according to the roadmap, yeah, the roadmap. I don't buy the roadmap for a second. That roadmap. Well, yes, they've been good considering that they keep shifting stuff down the line. I'm still waiting for a version that actually is playable. That's kind of the thing. I'm waiting for a version that's playable. Then I can actually have a real look at what they've done. At the moment, there hasn't really been anything playable. And yes, people say, oh, but you can play if you got this machine and that machine and you like next to the server and you know. Yeah, I see stuff slipping all the time. But no, I really don't follow the project closely at all anymore. At all. I've stepped far back from the project. Very far back. So if things have changed and stuff like that, I really haven't seen it. Because I've just become extremely disillusioned with the whole thing. So I can actually put these tanks, yeah. Yeah, I can't do it like this. If I put these guys over here. But let's actually just see if we can fly this thing. See how much weight we've got with this. Alright, what engines? We're gonna use jet engines. Got air breathers. Now you got the aerospike. Aerospike is 270 thrust, but we want to get up to speed. Snubdutron. What's that? No, that's crap. Rapier engine. Yeah, I can use rapiers. They can switch over. But I don't know 275 and 305. Panther afterburners 130. Engine max 3.7. Max 3.7. Whiplash ramjet jet engine. Kerbals Macedon fuel. What if I move these guys? Plus 130. 105. So these guys. Probably, yeah, the trapiers work, but they not. They're not kind of perfect. They're a little bit less than these guys, but they do have both. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to get these guys working. But so let's try to see what we can do with this. Let's get these guys, see if we can get these things working. Oops. There we go. Okay. And all right, so there we go. Okay, so these guys will be for anything but your this guy, move him a little bit back there and put there. There we go. Now this whole thing, move this whole thing back. Right, now what we're going to do with the tail. What are we going to do with the tail? Delta winglet. Yeah, we're going to try build a real solar system plane. Try to build a real solar system plane. Not the easiest thing. Winglets. Wow. What if So we've got to figure out a way to do this tail thing. Why is it doing that? Oh, let's have a look. Okay, so if I push it back down like that, and I grab these guys and I pull them back. Right. Now, see that center of lift and so if I take this, move this forward. Okay. Now this also needs air vents or air intake. If I do this, bring it down like that. Well, that might work. Yeah, we can try that. We can see how that works. Alright, now we're going to need some wheels. And take this guy up for a flight. Why is this thing not... Oh god, don't tell me I'm gonna have to build this whole wing thing again. Son of a bitch. Good. I built this wrong. Let's see. There we go. Okay, better. Can you make it look like this? I'm scared to look at that. Let's have a look. What have we got here? Ah. Yeah. So if I put this over there like that, just below the gravity thing, and I'll throw this guy Alright, let's have a look at this. Let's see how this thing... Oh, that's... these guys won't work there like that. I'm gonna have to use large? No, they're too large. Let's try that. Okay, so we're going to call this the plane. Yeah, that's kind of, I mean, you can actually get mods to change colors and things like that. That is an option. Why are there spaceships that are interplanetary black? Interplanetary black. What's different from black hole black? Interplanetary black. Aren't you special? Save. Okay, so let's launch. Let's see how this thing actually flies. Again, they're very different from... really? Did it have to do that? What the hell? Man. Huh? Intake. Okay. So, these things are not good enough. They are not good enough. Right, so let's revert. Revert to space by Danga. So we've got to get this guy to have more oxygen coming in. These guys are obviously not good enough for this. What I could do, I could put one at the bottom there. Or on there. There you go. That looks cool. Okay, so this needs more oxygen. So aerodynamics. Adjustable ramp intake. Circular intake. See, what I was using, shock cone intake. Radial air intake. Now, if I had maybe a fuel, not sure about this new color thing. That's too big, too big. T400. I could. Up to a... do something like that. Throw this in there. And then aerodynamics. Right, and then bring this in like that and back like that. I mean, that should give it enough. Oh, let's try that one. And this would be more on roll. Okay, let's try this again. Now oh, yeah, staging, right. But I can fix that over here. Really? I mean, that is actually... Oh, whoa! No, no, no! Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up! That did not work well. That did not work well. Why did that not work well? Well, first of all, let's have a look here. Perhaps the landing gear was up. Right, so let's take... pull that back a bit. Yeah, let's have a look. Well, first of all, that solved that problem quickly. Send hope. 2 a.m. and I've got to get up in 3 hours. No, stay here and watch instead. Right, so that's not falling over. Okay. Now F12. Aero Forces overlay. So let's have a look. Right, so you can see kind of the Aero Forces. Now, pick this up. Whoa, holy crap! Okay, that's not working. This was good initially. Let's have another look. Hey, it's a trusted airliner. Alright, the problem is I pulled up too much. Right, just a tap. So far looking good. Whoa, whoa, holy crap! Okay, this is an extremely unbalanced aircraft. This is extremely unbalanced. Okay, I've got another idea. I have another idea complete. It is not a stunt plane. I'll decide what type of plane it is. If I say it's a stunt plane, it's a stunt plane. Right, now. Let's look. Why don't we try something completely different? First of all, these guys. Oops. I call this design the awesome design. It is the design best left to the experts like me to do. It is not a design for the faint of heart. Um... I don't know what this is. But I've got a feeling this is gonna be great. This is gonna make history. Making history. The new Kerbal. But this is, yeah, look at that. How could it possibly go wrong? It can't. It can't go wrong. It's not possible for this to go wrong. There is zero possibility that this could go wrong. I mean, zero possibility. You know, it's... Yeah, there's no way. No way. No way for this to go wrong in any way at all. It's not possible. What are you talking about? Pilot is brilliant. He's like... Oh really, it's the engineer that steals the show. The engineering that's gone into this. Such engineering. Much skill. Actually, okay, you know, that's probably a better one. Such engineering, much skill, so awesome. We'll fly again. Now the problem is, how am I going to get these two to talk to each other? Oh. I call it the X-Wing. the X-Wing. It's got an X on it. Now. Let's have a look. Alright, so who thinks this is going to fly? Who believes in my skill as an engineer? And who is just here for the big boom? Fine fly, how rude. Takeoff can be fine, landing is a disaster. Landing is never a disaster. Landing is all about whether you can maintain your grip on the world. Okay. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. Right, so we're going to plain truth. Truth. Oh, this is going to be great. What the hell was that? Okay, F12. And SAS. Let's. I'll just fly ask again later. Wait, why is the wings going downwards? There we go, there it flies. Alright, I think I see our problem. The wings were actually causing a the wings were not providing lift, they were providing stabilization. Okay. So that's our problem. So okay, so we can fix this by doing a very simple thing. Now I tilted it up just slightly. That should work. That should actually solve it. Yeah, it had downforce, not upforce. I don't know why. Yeah, I tilted these up a bit. There, see, look at that downforce. Why has it got downforce? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at my big boy fly. Look at him. Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, extraordinary. Can I land? Wow. Alright, let me just throttle down. Now there's the runway. Let's turn around. How am I? I'm already 3 kilometers up. The front of the plane is lower than the tail. Oh yeah. I need to use bigger. Wow, look at. It's a little bit flappy for my liking. Okay, here we go. 800 meters. Yeah, down. I think I pressed G. Perfect landing though. On the runway, perfect. The runway is not damaged in any way at all. That was a perfect landing. I mean, it was a perfect landing. Look at that. See? Part survived. But no, I didn't damage the runway at all. Okay, so let's continue on this design. This design is working perfectly. It's a brilliant design. Brilliant. There's... Yeah, they're Kerbals. They grow. Alright, so first of all, let's get rid of this guy. Put one of these there. Yeah, sorta. But now, what we're going to do is auto strut to root part. Auto strut to root part. Okay, so that should give us a little bit more stability wise. I've adjusted the landing gear. Now can I... That's alright. So that's the landing gear done. There you go, my guy. Alright, so I've connection timed out. What? No, my connections are brilliant. Oh, God. Look at that. Look at that. Ah. What the hell? Okay, that's Streamlabs. Streamlabs. Holy crap, Streamlabs. What are you doing? Yeah, let me have a look. Oh, well, okay, so... Yeah, that's actually appears to be Streamlabs. Let's see. What's the 1% now? Huh, what is that one in the center? Let's see which... He's playing break Streamlabs. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Right, now which is the one? Ah! Raid alert, I haven't got that one in there. Interesting. Okay. There you go, I just turned off all the Streamlabs stuff. So all the Streamlabs stuff, so if I get any follows and that sort of stuff, Streamlabs is broken, it won't tell me. In fact, if I get anything happens, Streamlabs is broken. Alright, so let's try that. I've tightened up things a bit. Let's see if this works. Right, F12. And the bits. Thank you, Fireball. Okay, alright, so now we've got updraft. There we go. Thank you for the biddies, Mr. Fireball. Oh yeah, much better. Much more stable. It's actually surprisingly stable, this craft. I mean, yo, eventually we want to have this thing go to space. This is actually surprisingly stable. I mean, rockets are so much easier than aircraft in this game. Right, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can... Okay, let's just look this way. That's gliding really well. Gliding really well. It's kind of surprising. I mean, this is such a... Break. Oh, perfect landing. Reverse parking. Alright. Hey, that landed. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that landing. Yeah, I even put it back on the thing for you. Alright. So we've proven that this plane can take off and it can land. Alright, let's see how fast this plane actually is. So we can land this plane. No problem. Right, so let's see what speed we can get this guy to. Hey, it's a freaky design. It's called the X-Wing. Because even though the wings don't look like an X, there's two beams holding it together. Right, we are hitting terminal velocity. Fly, my pretty, fly. Damn, look at that. Look at that, it's... And he built it in the shape of a wall. That works in KSP. Wow. So plenty of lift. I mean, we are getting some some drag. We are 10 kilometers high at the moment. Our air is still good. "11 kilometers. Look at that! We could probably see if we could head on higher. Yeah, look at that. The thrust is still increasing. We've got to keep going. The thrust is increasing. Holy crap! It's beautiful! Oh, there, my thrust is starting to decrease. I mean, I'm 20 kilometers up. Why do you have a hole? So I can see the ground. Oh, Demon, we just tried out different budget we trying. Oh, there you go. See, so we're trying out different designs because we tried to make, but this thing actually works pretty damn well. Look at this. I mean, 1,000 meters per second at 20 kilometers. We try to make a SSTO in real solar system. I don't think we're going to do it. It's so people could go like that. Look, I'm a plane. Oh, 20. Okay, so this thing can do no more 25 kilometers. Do you what you think that's an impossible task? No. Hydrogen. We're bringing out hydrogen. Close. So, yeah, we're just trying out different designs of it to see what works and what doesn't work. I mean, look at that. That's... I mean, we are heading back down to the ground now. Oh God, the Earth is big. Oh, there. Wait, there's an island over there. Yeah, but they haven't got the engineering background that I've got. How many of them play Kerbal? and have skills like I do. I mean, you know, sometimes if you look closely, you'll see something that kind of explains to you why I'm so good at this game. If you look real close, you might see something that explains why I'm so good at this game. Could it be that I'm part Kerbal? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm part Kerbal and I know how the Kerbals feel. Or maybe I'm like a mini Hulk. Alright. My Kerbal powers are diminishing. And I'm back. I wonder if all this thing can glide. I mean, we're actually gliding pretty damn well. Let's have a look. I mean, I was thinking of doing a space station in this stream, but then I thought, you know what? I'm terrible at SSTO, so let's do one of those instead. And look at this guy go. I mean, it's a wacky design, but it's working. It's definitely working. Right, so if we can get this up to 25k, and then we can fire off the rockets. Maybe not. He's got no thrusters on at the moment at all. And I've got no battery power either. Oh, that's a bit of a problem. Actually, it's not really because I'm using flaps. Perhaps. Are you talking with no battery power? And it's going pretty well. I mean, 116, can I still do this? Try not to use the engine. I want to see how well this thing actually glides. Because what that means is if it does well, then we can glide down pretty easily from space. And it's actually performing exceptionally well. Why don't they use this plane design? I mean, it's perfect. It looks good. It's sexy. I've got tons of fuel. I think plane designers just don't really know what they're doing. I mean, otherwise they would have come up with this design. We are going to continue on the STO trip. See how Going for a dive. Dive. And pull up. You want to go fishing. So in order to go fishing, we need to get really low to the ground. Or water, as it might be. Holy crap, 80 meters. $50. Oh, it's brilliant. I mean, this is all just with gliding power. It's just gliding. No engine power at all. 20. I mean, that's really... That's good. That's good flight dynamics there. I just wonder at what level it's going to stall. 10 meters. 80. 70. Oh. 60. 2 meters. Oh! I actually hit the water there. Alright, that's it. That's, I think, 40. Wow! I literally hit the water. Oh yeah, special effects. Holy crap, that was great. Ooh. Oh no! Shit! That works really well. That plane design actually works exceptionally well. I am mighty impressed with it. Alright, so what's missing now? Rocket engines. Rocket engines is what is missing. That is what is missing now. Rocket engines. Okay, so oh no, not revenge launch. Well, not really solar panels. I'm not going to use solar panels in this guy. Solar panels are so meh. Instead, what we're going to use what we're going to use is we are going to use RTGs. And nobody's ever said, you know, that you can have too many RTGs. Right, so there you go. You got some RTGs over there. Okay, so there's our power sorted out. Those guys are going to give constant power. So no problem with the power. I mean, we could put a nuke on that. Now, the other thing that we're going to do is remove this and now engines. Engines. Alright, so we've got the Whiplash turbojets on there at the moment. Weasley turbofans, no. Rattler pulse jet. Any one of the... Ah. Oh. What the hell's a pulse jet? Air intake 0.6. ASL 4,600. All right. What I could do is meet these guys. Let's have a look there. Okay, so if I do that like that, fill this plate with 3. Now. Morning, Hassan. Right, so if, custom file and toggle engine, switch mode. Okay. Toggle intake. Okay. That should do it. Automatic manual switching. Let's try this one then. Now the fuel should get up to speed a lot quicker. Hey, and launch. So 5's going to switch over to the Rapier from planes to right. That could prove to be a problem. Ah, no problem. We're skilled. We can handle this. All right, let's go. Oh. Well, that makes for a short runway. Right, not using oxidizers, so that's cool. Right, building up speed. That must have been the shortest takeoff like ever. So I think I'm going to have to sell this design as well. So I'm doing designs, aircraft designs, that is, well, basically nobody has the skill to do these sort of designs. It's quite impressive. So we are getting up to height. I mean, look at that thrust. There's some beautiful thrust happening over there. Now, last time we had issues at 20 kilometers. That's kind of where we started losing thrust. Right, it's almost time. 25. Right, thrust is gone. Switch over. So yeah, your aerodynamics is ending. '94, '98. I think I need to get it to 130. Take it to 150. May I be the first to say, holy crap, I think I just got this guy into space. Actually, where is space? God, I've forgotten this thing. Space. $140. 140 is space. No, Assam. This is RSS. This is RSS. So everything is different. That's why it's so hard to do a SSTO in this thing. Boom! I'm in space! But I need another 4,000 Delta V. I don't have it. I don't have it. I only have 259 Delta V left. Still, I'm in space. I got this thing to space. So, screw all you guys who said I couldn't do it. Right, so Jebediah, just to prove that you're in space, go EVA. Oh, look at me, I'm in space! Let me clean your windows. I'm in space! Wait, now this is what's important. This is what's important now. I can... This is why they wanted holes in the wings. Okay, hold. Yay, space flight! There you go. Single stage to space. It's not to orbit. I need to pack in a lot more delta V. But single stage to space. And there we are. We're now out of space. We're now heading back down. Will this be able to take the re-entry? This and other questions will be answered in a few moments. Alright, so let's see what's going to happen. What is going to happen? So the aerodynamics are starting. Whoa! No, that's not how aerodynamics work. You are supposed to. Oh, okay, so this is this method of slowing down. Perfectly valid. Perfectly valid. This is how our craft slows down from a space entry. See, didn't have to deal with a lot of didn't have to deal with a lot of issues like those other aircraft, you know, keeping. Gyroscopic entry maneuver. I like that. I like that. I'm going to use that. It was totally gyro, man. It was only gyro. Ah, engines aren't going to do much good now. So let's switch over to Right, let's go. Put some engine power on there. Oh. No. Come on. We can do this. I need to turn turn it down. Right, let's do our maneuver called turn the camera quick enough so it looks like we're stable. Yeah, that's working great. Look at that. Look how stable that is. Holy crap. Okay. Get the atmosphere. come on. Face down, face down. Face down. Oh, yes. Oh, no! Jump! Oh. Oh no, Bill died! Oh, Job, at least I saved you. Actually, have you even got a parachute? Well, it went to space first time, okay? How many times have you bought a plane that's gone to space? Shouldn't your parachute pop open now? Jeb, don't you have a parachute to use? Jeb. 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 Okay, go for it. Yeah. Yeah, use your RCS, that's right. RCS. RCS. Yay! You made it! Jet made it. Good job, Jet.
That way we're going to be down here talking about fair good name.
Good job, Jeb. Okay, so Jeb made it. He's okay. We ready to fly the nobody knows who Bill Kerbal was. Bill Kerbal he was never there. He was never there. He's got nothing to show for it. Okay, so important thing. So important thing now is that this guy goes to space. It can't get itself into orbit, but it does go to space. So now to improve on the design. Right, so I think there's only one solution to this. We've got enough power to get us there. What? Now I need something like light and Nova atomic rocket motor. That's got Snubbertron. No. Oh. Alright. That doesn't look odd at all. I can't see what could possibly go wrong. What is this guy? I can't see what could possibly go wrong. Yeah, that might be a little bit too big. What's these? Separate. That's... Now, I mean, we could use the rapiers, but the rapiers aren't very efficient. That's the problem with the rapiers. They're sexy and all, but they 305 in vacuum, so they're not that efficient. Have I got anything that I could do something like that. But what do these require? Volcano. Liquid hydrogen. Okay. So, if I... Oh, tank type. Liquid fuel oxygen. Liquid hydrogen. Cool. Oh, so that's... Okay. Custom 6. Toggle engine. Right, now, let's have a look at this. The other thing that we will definitely need to do is take these guys and move them back out. That was a problem. Right, now, these volcanoes... $345. $385. So that's kind of... Now, the rapier, 17. So this is going to give us a lot more. Okay. And let's see how this one goes now. So see if we can get this guy to space. Is just want to check if good old Streamlabs has stopped crashing. It has. Okay, so let me just turn all these things back on. Yeah, Streamlabs was giving crash bad. There we go. Okay. So let's see if this does any difference at all. F12. I mean, SSTOs in current real world aren't very likely, but then again, they haven't got my design. Look how well they take. So how are you doing engine-wise? You are putting on power. Good, good, good. You are getting more and more thrusting power. That's excellent. Let's turn you up a bit. Right, your thrust is becoming an issue. Have to turn you down a bit. There you go, that's better. Well, so it's a slightly slower rise to power, but it's still working. We've still got all our oxidizer. See, look, the air's starting to deplete a bit. This kind of needs to get faster. Here we go, there's kind of getting that speed. See, look at that speed already. So we are speed still increasing, even though the thrust is diminishing. Oh, sorry. Speed increasing. And what? Oh, I ran out of oxidizer. Shit. Shit, I've got so much fuel left, but I've ran out of oxidizer. Okay. That's a problem. I need more oxidizers. Oxidation is a real thing that I need. Ah, bugger. Oh, so where are these parachutes? Right. Speed this up a bit. Oh, shut up. Alright, so I think let's go back, revert, and see if we can give our boys some more oxidizers. Right. Now, where are we going to put the oxidizers? Oxidation. I'm thinking I was an oxidizer tank. Where would I want to sit? I probably want to sit there. Okay, and would I want to... Yeah, I probably would want to do that. And tank type, oxidizer. All right. Launch. Okay, so we've got the oxidizers over there. Oh, God, there's an opportunity. There's an opportunity for something even more ridiculous to go on there. I could put another wing in between that and use that as our tail. Definitely opportunity. Opportunity missed. Right. So, are we ready to launch this guy? Oh, and today is the last day of the month, which means today is our sub-perk day. So, the end of the next stream, we will be giving away, well, part of the sub-perk is one of the subscribers will win a game. A random Steam game. Just something I do for us, for the subscribers every month. I give away a free game. Don't need to be here or anything like that. I will send the game to you. I'll send you the key via Twitch Whisper or Discord. Alright, so we are heading to space. See if this makes a difference. Thrust is not exactly not getting. Okay, our speed is increasing. Thrust not really. As our speed's increasing, what's happening to that thrust? Thrust is going down. I might need to make it a little bit shallower. Oh, there you go. Thrust is slowly climbing up now. Oh, and tonight I'm going to play a game which I've had for a while, but I've never really played it. It's called Interstellar Rift, which is, by all accounts, very similar to Space Engineers, but more focused on spacecraft and stuff like that. It is a multiplayer game. But again, I've never played it, so I'm gonna have a look at that. It's an early access game. Because yesterday we finished Raft. I mean, I did everything I could do in Raft. We got to the, we built everything. We found out why the Earth was as it is. I mean, it's a pretty cool little game. Definitely something to keep your eye on. See how that develops. With water, Foible. Lots and lots of water. I don't want to tell... I don't want to give anybody spoilers in case they want to find the end result, but essentially, if you look at the instruction plans, you build a receiver, you build antennas, and that leads you to a place. Build some more thrust. Oh, do you know, well, you know how much I got done without the Kenny handicap. It's like I got so much done. It was quite amazing, actually. Oh shit! I didn't build up enough speed. Right, so we're going to build up speed at around 12 kilometers. Yeah, well, my mind couldn't take it anymore, Fireball. Kenny broke me. Kenny broke me good and proper. So there we go. We are now increasing our speed. There we go. There, our speed's nice and increasing. We're increasing height. Alright, so we just had to take a little bit of a timeout. We're going to rely on these engines to do a lot of the heavy lifting. Okay, we're almost at 25 kilometers. Alright, so time to switch. And fire those guys up. And there we go. Now we are heading. Liquid fuel probably going to be running out. Oh. What? Now I've got plenty of oxidizer and not enough fuel. Son of a bitch. I've got to find the right balance between fuel and oxidizer. Okay, so that's not working. Unless... we bring up the one that got into space quite effectively. And this was, I think it was 3. Okay, so this guy got into space very effectively. Now, what we now do is, hey, Miss Iceman, thanks for the host. Alright, so now what we can do is, let's have a look. Can I what if I did this? Right, so 160 oxidizer, 2400 liquid fuel. If I change this to the hydrogen, what if I do this? And then I use the volcano. Odins. So what if I do this? Okay. This Don't know. What if I... Let's try that. Okay, alright, let's try this. Right, so 5, 6. Toggle engine. 7. Okay, 5. Oh, so we can get lots of air low down. Oh, so that should get us high, and then we can fire it from there. See if that works. Oh, so save plain truth 5. The other thing we've got to do, move these there. And let's see if this one works. So we are trying to build an SSTO in real solar system. It is a very, very silly thing to do. It is a extremely silly thing to do. It's not something that you should do. Okay. So, what are we gonna do with this guy? And if you can get this, why you do that? KSP, why you do that? Right, so F12. Alright, full throttle. Fire. And we have left off. Okay. That is, ooh. That is climbing high. That is climbing fast. That is totally zooming up there. Look at that surface speed. Thrust is still going great. Fuel is going great. Everything looks to be going great. We're already at 20 kilometers. Right, that's starting to diminish now. But we're still increasing speed. There's almost time to push over to rockets. So we're on rocket speed now. But remember, 140 is the space border. If I was in normal KSP, I'd already be on my way to space. We are currently at 70. I get to about 150. And done. Brilliant. Okay. So, so we're going to 150. There's going to be 4,700. Okay. Now why is these things not working properly? Got two of those. That's not enough. I'm not getting enough power from those. Not using enough power. Alright, so we're in space. And let's do it now. Okay. What the hell? Alright, so these guys are efficient, but you need a hell of a lot of fuel. Oh, well, that's a problem. Okay, so we didn't make it into... We made it into space, we just didn't... Crap. If this makes any difference. Oh. Gyroscopic entry. Gyroscope entry is a go. We actually recovered from this last time. Sort of. Yeah, I think using the hydrogen is definitely a problem. Using the hydrogen is definitely a problem. Okay, so we've got to get a whole lot more fuel in here in order to make this work. I mean, I think it's pretty impressive that we can get to space, but we just can't stay in orbit. We are missing too much delta V's. That's kind of the problem with this. Right, so this design, quite simply, sucks ass. That's not true, but I did make this really impressive dump this morning. and I was quite impressed. And I ate this Danish this morning. It was kind of impressive. Oh no, it wasn't a Danish. It was a croissant. Yeah, I don't know why it's using up so much. Unless what would be the other way of doing this? What would be another way of getting a then it wouldn't be an SSGO if I stick it on the end of a rocket. It would no longer be an SSGO. That is not kind of what we want to do. Can I down? Get this luck. What does this do? Morning, Azulus. A Clampatron docking port cannot be deployed whilst there. Oh, there we go. Close. Alright, I think 84 meters. Holy crap, look at this thing. 530 meters. I think I can actually bring this down. You can't bother me on my boat now. Oh, did you end up getting that, Azulus? No, you can play with Kenny. Kenny would love that. You can go through the pain I went. Oh, Kenny gifted you with it. Nice. Yeah, I think you can get like 7 people on the boat. I mean, it's a nice game. I'll see how it goes. Sort of, I mean, it's an early access game. See how it goes. this. Am I going for a good landing? 8 meters, 7 meters. Wow! How's that for a landing from space? Look at that! Perfect landing. Both from space. The craft nobody said could work. Oh, run, 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 run! Don't get left behind! Don't get left behind! Run! Go, physics! Alright. Oh. He's on it. This is his raft. So now we can play the game Raft with Jebediah Kerman. Trying to survive. So this is how Raft starts. So look at that. You see that this unique wing design. Oh, Kenny, we told Kenny we were going to crash, so he jumped at like 100 kilometers up. We weren't going to crash. That was on our way up. All right. So let's so this guy is not getting into space. That is a problem. Well, it's getting into space. It's getting into space, but we don't have enough. We don't have enough fuel to get us into orbit. How? What else can we do? I know. Screw these guys. Get rid of these. What we're going to do... No. Let's look at our fuel tank. Oh, I know what we can do. Fuel tank, sake. Right, so let's have a look at this. Perfect. Right, that. And all right, so now Passport. That might be a little bit cheaty. But don't know. I mean, that will give us the extra fuel. Hey, what's the worst that can happen? Let's have a look at this. Yeah, that's the problem. It's so many games and not enough time. And it's like you think, oh, but you're streaming games all days. Yeah. So many games that you need to play as well. Let's do this. Alright, so leave this guy. F12. And so far it's looking now, I'm not an expert, but I'm willing to bet something wasn't quite right there. I'm willing to bet something wasn't quite right, and I think I know what it was. So if I auto strut, I think that's it. So let's try this and see if this has any sort of potential to work. So we've got the aerodynamic on. We've got everything bolted down properly. That's already, it's already kind of taken up by itself. Just give it a little bit of a. Right, you see now. Okay, so there you go. You've got your kind of. Got your. Oh, so let's have a look here. Oh, and Mr. Derbikin. Rawr, here's some biddies. Thank you, Mr. Derbikin, for the biddies. Delicious. Right, this crash, Derbikin, will be dedicated to you. So you'll get blamed for it. Right, so this gives us a lot more fuel. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to do a SSTO in real solar system. And of course, you know, normal way of doing it, didn't quite work out for us. So this way, why is that not picking up the speed? that we wanted to get to. So there's the thrust. Yeah, we're definitely not picking up the speed we needed. Yes, all this extra weight is causing issues. All this extra mass, what I say. Okay, and now there you go. There's a thrust is increasing. The speed is increasing. How about liquid hydrogen? Oh crap! Oh, that's the inside the thing. Right, there you go. Now it's on to... There we go. Now we are at the sweet zone. So now we can start climbing. You bought Cree. What's Cree? Yeah, I still haven't played that eco game that you've been bugging me to. What's Cree? Oh, Terraria, yeah, Terraria, it's kind of, I'm sure it's a good game, but the pixel graphics pretty much scared me off. I don't deal well with pixels. I'm completely 100% pixelist against pixels. I believe pixels should be blended with other pixels, that they should not be in, that their corners should not show. Pixels with giant corners, it just doesn't sit well with me. It's kind of like pixel, it's like, you know, it's the no, one of the no-nos of pixels. Don't show your corners. You know, that's why they introduced the Anti-Alias Act. To hide your corners. Don't show them. But no, Terraria enjoys showing its pixels blatantly all over the screen, and I can't deal with it. I cannot deal with that sort of pixels. This doesn't work for me. Alright, so yeah, that's not doing it. I didn't. So you see, that's kind of up to 920, and I need 4,000. So that's not going to do it. This would get into space.
Okay, my mouth.
Yeah, so there's your space. But you need 4,000 to... get out of it. Right, so let's we could have head down, or we could look at building something different. Something that's changed the design a bit. I mean, this design is great for a plane that can get us like really high. But it's just shitty for getting us into SSTO orbit. All right, so let's revert. Let's see. Oh. Yeah, she wants to be like Kenny. Now, I don't know. Oh. Okay, so let's revert this back into spaceplane hangar. Okay, so that's not going to work. So let's start a new plane. Now, what if we take the Mark 1 cockpit and I give it then could be something like this. Okay, so we do that there. And I hate you guys so much. You have no idea how much I hate you. I really, really do. Oh, what's this? Oh. Where is this guy now? What if I take this guy over there? Alright. And take this and push this in. What if I do this? Instead of those. Alrighty. Hey. That looks pretty cool. Right, and then try these big S-wing things. And goes down. Across that. All right. So let's see. Oh, so no thrust there. No. If I throw these Draper engines. That and I mean, since we're going for weird designs, let's try this one as well like that. Okay, okay. I can see this working. I can definitely see this working. So, yeah, the center of weight and flight is a little bit weird there. That's okay, we can deal with that. Delta wing. I mean, we are just, you know, why go with normal designs? Normal designs make no sense at all. It's like they're so just standard. Yes! Is how you design planes. You design it with absolutely no sense of what is right and what is wrong. It is the only way to design planes. Right, so this will be everything except for yaw. Everything except for yaw. Will it fly though, or even more? Will it explode? This will absolutely fly. I have no doubt in my mind that